Ditto, you want to wave hi? Say hi. Say hi to the video. Hi. That's my daughter, Abby. Hi. My name's Ben Gelhouse.
I remember.
Once upon a time, I was Ben Dorflinger. And we need to have a talk. Okay. I introduced you to my daughter for a very specific reason. I'll get to that in a minute. But first off, I want to discuss with you guys a problem that we have. We live in a society where I could take someone's voice, I could take someone's image, I could take someone's essence, digitize it, and fool their own grandma into draining a savings account, apparently. Or a wide variety of other things that are currently going on. People are able to generate AI generated deepfake porn just because they don't like someone. Our normal laws, they don't cover it. You got revenge laws out there. You got voyeurism laws out there. We even got child sex laws out there, like child porn laws. But what you don't have is a computer generating images of these people. You don't have laws to control that. You don't have a way to control that. Well, I mean, you do. There is a way, and I figured it out. But currently, that way is not being implemented. That way is not being implemented at all. So, that brings us to my next subject. What do we do about it? Well, I realized people's privacy in today's day and age is shot. You have no expectation of privacy. Everybody signed away their privacy rights with a click here and a click there. And, well, you can't take this on as a privacy thing. What you can take this on as, though, is a property thing. So, that being said, I realized that computer generation or computer AI models, they don't look at us like Ben that wears glasses and has long, quasi-unkept hair, pretty big beard and mustache. Obviously works outside a lot. It doesn't look like that at all. No. For AI, what I am, I'm a math problem. The distance between my eyes, the shape of my nose, the size of my nose, it's all a math problem. And math can be quantified. Math can be owned. I can own my equation. And then when I thought about that, I realized I've got myself a masterpiece of a way to fix things. So let's say we go ahead and you own that mathematical formula and you tokenize it, you make it encrypted. You make it so that only you can see that particular formula because only you have that key. Now, when these AI companies, and there's only a handful of them, like these companies that are generating all these different images, there's only a few AI generated companies out there. So it's really easy to have 6 or 7 servers ask the state of Colorado, hey, are any of these images in here? Or even better, have the state of Colorado say, hey, here's a list of images you're not able to create. And poof, you got yourself a problem solved. You can no longer create my image into any sort of image that I don't want you to put it into because that's my property. I own that. And so that's when Bill Q1 came into play. Bill 1 is your property, your rights. You own your image. You own your data. You are essentially your clicks, your patterns, everything about that, that's you. If they can monetize it and make money from you, well, you're essentially an oil field, or like you're an oil well, and they've tapped into you. So if they're going to be an oil well and they are going to tap into you, well, you should get paid for it. Which comes to our Bill 3, but let me jump back real quick to Bill 2. Now, before I came to the realization that revenue could be generated from all of this, I came to the understanding of what was being taken from us and how much money was being made off of that information. And let me tell you, it was astounding. There's $1 trillion market, and we have no say in any of it. And it's not taxed, it's not anything. So I found a way to fix it. But before I found a way to fix that, I realized that our Fourth Amendment used to be a search and seizure concept, right? You had the right to be anonymous until you did something wrong. And so the thought concept kicked in that this privatizing a person property wise also had the capability of becoming a statewide AI obligation. AI doesn't have the right to look at you. So I blinded it. It'll see shadows. It only has a right to look at you when you decide that it has a right to look at you. You decide. If you do something wrong, they got to get a warrant for it. If you're on probation, only your probation officer needs to look for it. That's the only authorization they need. Well, I'm sorry. If you're on intensive supervised probation, that's all you need. If you're on regular probation, there's still a safety mechanism in there for you too. You need a supervisor of the probation officer. But your information and stuff can be pulled. And if you're the average citizen, you've got that Fourth Amendment there to protect you. Until you've done something wrong and there's probable enough cause for a judiciary warrant to give that information off, you're protected. Now, I'm not trying to protect people that don't deserve it, because I did not do that. If anything, I created quite an opposite approach. I was just as hard on anybody. I was hard on everybody that's on an intensive supervised probation. But my therapy is what really made me want to come out and talk about this. So I'm going to jump back a little bit. I'm a sex offender. Back in 2016, I ended up getting drunk quite a few times and putting my hands on someone I should not have put my hands on. She was underage, and I was hit with 6 F3 felonies. Eventually, about 6 or 7 months later, I was able to plead out on one class 1 misdemeanor, a unlawful sexual contact, and one F5, a attempted sex assault on a child. I don't remember my crimes. I wish I did, but I am accountable. I am accountable for them. I did do them. God, I wish I was not the one that had to do this right now. I really wish I could have just handed this off. Because let me tell you, the nature of this label. Everybody hates you. Everybody hates you. You're gonna hate me. Right after I just told you this, you're gonna hate me, and you should. You absolutely should. But I couldn't pass this off to anybody else. There's nobody else that understood this the way I do. That I know that I could say, hey, here's the torch. I'd prefer you do this, please. Please, pretty please. I'm going to get attacked. You're going to be told how horrible of a person I am. I did this and that. And out of respect for my victim, I haven't gotten into a lot of details. If she wants to come out later and go ahead and say something, that's entirely her prerogative. I don't fault her for it. If she doesn't, she wants to stay anonymous, that's totally her right too. I went through the judicial system. I did 2 years of, well, it's supposed to be 2 years of county, but with good time, I got out in 14 months. And I did 6 years of probation. I ended up starting in, what was it? No, actually, how many years was it? 2022, 2018. No, it was about 4 years probation. No, I only did 4 years of probation. I take that back. I apologize for the extra delay in this, because I guess I only did 4 years. 2 years, and then they gave me another 2 years to finish, because, okay, They just made me complete my probation. Okay. I could be wrong on the math. Quote me later. But I think I only did like 4 years of my probation. But in the middle of it, I had to fight my probation department because they were saying that I was being obstinate. And when you really looked at my complaint, it was ADD and bipolar related. So they I was able to go through the process and get accommodations for my ADD, and the probation department revoked their complaint, but the DA decided to hold on to it. I went to court without a plea bargain, knowing that I pled guilty without a plea bargain, knowing that I had the same judge that understood what happened back in 2008, 16, when I first messed up. And I mean, I messed up big. There's no way of disguising that. There's no way of downplaying it. Nothing I did was right. Nothing at all. I have no one to blame but myself. I'm not. This is not an excuse for Give Me Video. I did my the treatment. I did my probation afterwards. Oh, I'm sorry. The judge ended up back in 2018. See, ADD moment. Judge back in 2018 or 16 understood the nature of everything that happened and gave me access to my children, who were like 5, I think at the time, 5 and 6, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I had Noah, I had my boy and my 2 kids, my 2 girls, and he gave me access to them. He understood that I'm not actively out there seeking out victims. I treated somebody like they were, unfortunately, any other person when I'm drunk. I don't drink anymore. And it's not because I'm court ordered. I've been off of paper now since 2022. But I don't try to drink. Well, maybe, might have been 2024. No, it's 2022. Yeah, I've been done since 2022. Anyway, I apologize. I know this sucks and it's a long video. But I did all of that, and in the midst of all that, I ended up getting married, and then after all of that, I had a child. My wife and I had some issues where we ended up getting a DHS case, and that DHS case landed us to a point where I had to go through a vetting process. Ironically enough, I'm considered the safe parent. Right? Weird, huh? But that being said, it's not for, I'm not out there trying to hurt my kid. And unfortunately, I come to a conclusion that if I don't do anything with this legislation, my kid's going to be vulnerable. All my kids are going to be vulnerable. And I can't let that happen. So as much as I want to go and hide and let somebody else do this, I don't think anybody's going to be as thorough and as effective at this, at what I just did. I was able to harness AI and put it to use in a way that kind of solved AI. Like, I found out how it looks at us, and I found a way to make you own you again. You're not going to be owned by the corporations anymore. Your data is going to be yours. And there's a clause in there that asks the Attorney General to go after the people that have really profited off of our misery here in the last few years. And if he does, if you guys vote for this, then we are going to create a future that it's beyond a sex offender. It's beyond anybody. I don't need you to like me. I don't like me most of the time. I really don't. I think that I destroyed not only my lives, but my kids' lives. I was a single dad of 2 kids. And when I went to jail, my kids were devastated. My son, who lived with his mom, he was devastated. I did everything I could to stay in contact with my kids, but nothing beats having a parent around. But anyway, that being said, I hope that you look at my legislation, not by the person that drafted it, Because I'm an asshole. Whatever you hear from here on out, and I guarantee you, they're going to attack the shit out of me. They're right. Whatever it is, they're right. I did it. I fucked up. I fucked up big, and I am sorry beyond the bottom of the depths of my soul. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm right. And I found a way to have them stop exploiting people. You will no longer be exploited. Your neighbor won't take a look at you, take a photo of you, or load it up into their AI and make you wear whatever it is they want you to wear. Or do whatever it is they want you to do. Because there's a safeguard now, or there could be, with your help. My name is Ben Gelhaus, formerly Ben Dorflinger. I'm a fuck up, but I'm a fuck up with a good idea. And I'm hoping that you can get beyond the fuck up part, at least enough to hear my idea out. Maybe even vote for it. And maybe we can change the world together. Then you can go back to hating me. I get it. My address will be available for you. It's available for everybody. So, I understand why people would hate someone like me. I get it. But it's because of someone like me that went through the stuff that I went through in the therapy that made me realize what fucked up system we really live in. And it's my old IT mind that realized how I could fix it. And then AI just kind of left me down in a rabbit hole of problems were caused by AI that could all be solved or mitigated, at least, with this legislation. It's an emergency. And it's an emergency that we can fix. We don't have to wait for our legislators. We can do it now. And I came at this with such a broad perspective, and I battle tested the shit out of this. I threw anything I could at this. And I think that I came out with something that everybody will appreciate when it is implemented. So I thank you very much for your time. I'm sorry it took 20 minutes. But everybody's going to be coming out of the kit, out of the woodwork with all of their everything about me. Whatever you want to know about me, you will find out because they'll bring it to you. And as much as I hate that, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's a scary moment. This is a very scary moment. But I'm not out there as the sex offender that's trying to exploit you. I'm the sex offender out there that's trying to help you. So I hope you can see past that. Like I said, at least enough for the legislation. Go back to hating me later. Thank you very much for your time.